Good morning, children. Now we'll continue the class that is for standard 5th science. The lesson name is energy. So already in the previous class we finished about the mechanical energy, wind energy and heat energy. Now we are going to see next is the light energy. So light energy. So from this itself we know that we are going to see about the light. Now light is a form of energy which travels in the form of a wave. Wave na alan solriya. So always the light travels in a form of a wave. Light travels in the form of a wave. So light travels in the form of a wave. Then it is the only form of energy visible to the human eye. Visible na theriyadhu. Human eye na nama kannukku theriyadhu. So the mechanical energy, wind energy, heat energy na nama kannukku theriyadhu. Which is the only one energy we can see from the human eye, that is the light energy. So it's visible to the human eye. It's the only energy which can see from the human eye. Then light does not require any medium to travel. That is, it travels in the form of a wave in solirken. It does not have any medium to travel. Now it travels at a speed of 3 lakh kilometers per second. So it travels at a speed of 3 lakhs kilometers per second and travels, it takes 8 minutes. Sunlight takes 8 minutes to reach the earth. Sunlight takes 8 minutes to reach the earth. So the speed of the light is 3 lakhs kilometers per second and the sunlight takes about 8 minutes to reach the earth. So what is the speed? 3 lakh kilometers per second and the sunlight takes about 8 minutes to reach the earth. So what did I say, children? So light travels in the form of a wave and it's only one energy which can be visible to a human eye. And the light travels at a speed of about 3 lakh kilometers per second and sunlight takes about 8 minutes to reach the earth. Now we are going to see about the uses of light energy. Now we are able to see the objects with the help of light energy. So the light energy irukradnala nama enna pandrom. So sun gives us light illaya. So with the help of the light, so for example even the instruments like light, bulb, tube light idella irukadhu namakku vandu enna kedikudhu, light kedikudhu. So we are getting the light energy. So we are able to see objects with the help of the light energy. Then plants use light energy to synthesize their food, that is photosynthesis. Plants get the photosynthesis. So to get the, you use the light energy to synthesize the food. Then with the help of light energy, our skin is able to synthesize vitamin D. So நம்ம என்ன சொல்றோம், நம்ம வந்து skin வந்து sunல பட்டதுனா sun rays மேல பட்டு நம்ம skinல நமக்கு vitamin D நிறைய கிடைக்கும்னு சொல்றோம் இல்லையா. So with the help of light energy, our skin is able to synthesize vitamin D. So what we get? We get vitamin D for our skin. Then electricity. Electricity can be produced with the help of the light energy. So from the light energy we are getting the electricity. So these are the uses of light energy. That is, we can see the objects with the help of light energy. Then plants use light energy to prepare their food. Then with the help of light energy, our skin gets a vitamin D. Our skin synthesizes the vitamin D. Then even the electricity also is produced with the help of the light energy. So these are the uses of the light energy. So next we are going to see the electrical energy. So now light energy is over. Next we are going to see the electrical energy. So in this electrical energy, we know that all things are made of atoms. Already I said that atoms, that is all things are made up of atoms and molecules. Now all things are made up of atoms. Now atoms possess particles like protons, electrons and the neutrons. So what are the three particles? Protons, electrons and the neutrons. So atoms possess three particles called the protons, electrons and the neutrons. So these are the particles. Now movement of electron in the object causes an energy. What happens? The movement of an electron in the object causes an energy, and this energy is called as a electrical energy. So movement of the electron in the energy in the object causes energy, and this energy is known as a electrical energy. Now in our daily life, அதாவது நம்ம daily lifeல என்ன பண்றோம், we use batteries. இப்போ batteries இதெல்லாம் யூஸ் பண்றோம் நம்ம, இந்த remote அந்த wall clock இதெல்லாம் வந்து நம்ம வந்து batteries யூஸ் பண்றோம் இல்லையா. Then these we use batteries to get electric energy. So in our daily life we use batteries to get electric energy. Now electric energy is also generated from nuclear power plants, hydroelectric plants and the windmills. So from where do we generate the get the electric energy? It is generated from nuclear power plant, hydroelectric plant and the windmills. So from these three the electricity is generated. Okay, from there electric energy is also generated from the nuclear power plants, hydroelectric plants and the windmills. Now it is also generated from the solar energy. Not only these three, it is also generated from the solar energy also. Okay, now what did I say? Atoms possess three particles like protons, electrons and the neutrons, and the movement of electrons causes an energy, and this energy is called as a electrical energy. So in our daily life already I said that we use batteries, that is to generate electric energy. Now electric energy is also generated from nuclear power plant, hydroelectric plant and windmills. So not only this, even from the solar energy we get the electric energy. Now uses of electric energy. So electric energy, electric na current இல்லையா, is needed for the working. So நம்ம current இருந்தால் தான் நமக்கு வந்து வீட்டில் இருக்கிற எல்லா ஒரு இதுவும் work, fan or light எல்லாம் நமக்கு வந்து work ஆகும் இல்லையா. So electric energy is needed for the working of fan, light, television means TV இல்லையா, television, washing machine, refrigerator is nothing but the fridge இல்லையா. So these are the, from these electric energy is needed for the working of fan, light, TV, washing machine, fridge, etc. Now even electric iron box, electric stove, in the induction stove alla varudhu illaya, an electric water heater. So these also work by the electrical energy. Now it is used to run cars and trains. Even the electric energy is used in the cars and trains also. Then it is used in factories to produce materials. So factories la kuda avanga vanda electrical energy use பண்றாங்க to produce materials. Okay, so what are the uses of electrical energy? We saw electric energy is needed for the working of fan, light, TV, fridge, washing machine like this. Even the electric iron box, electric stove and the electric water heater also is used for the working of by the electrical energy. Even cars and trains also work. So it is also used in the factories to produce the materials. So these are the uses of the electric energy. Now do you know, they have asked electric eel. So electric eel is a fish. Okay, electric eel, what it does, it generates electric energy. Electric eels generates electric energy and it uses its energy to defend itself against its predators. அதோட எனிமீஸ் வந்து அதை வந்து தாக்கும்போது, அட்டாக் பண்ணும்போது இது வந்து அதோட என்ன பண்ணும், அந்த எலக்ட்ரிக் எனர்ஜியை வந்து இது பண்ணி அதை வந்து தூரமாக இது பண்ண தள்ளும். ஸோ electric eel generates electric energy and it uses its energy to defend itself against its predators. அதாவது தன்னோட எனிமீஸை வந்து எப்படி அதை வந்து அட்டாக் பண்ண வரும்போது அதை எப்படி டிஃபெண்ட் பண்ணுதுன்னு. ஸோ இட் யூசஸ் த எலக்ட்ரிக் எனர்ஜி. ஸோ த நேம் இஸ் த electric eel. Next we are going to see chemical energy. So next is the chemical energy. Now chemical energy is stored in substances when atoms join together to form chemical compounds. Here atoms join together to form chemical compounds. So atoms here join together to form chemical compounds. Now when these two or more chemical substances react, what happens? The energy is released. So when these react with each other, the atoms react with each other, what happens? A type of energy is released here. So what happens here? Kind of energy is released, and that is nothing but the chemical energy. So chemical energy is stored in the substance where atoms join together to form this chemical compounds. When these react with each other, ரெண்டும் ஒண்ணா வந்து react பண்ணும்போது என்ன ஆகும்? A kind of energy is released, and this is called as a chemical energy. Now some of the uses we will see now. The food we eat contains chemical energy. So நம்ம சாப்பிட்ற சாப்பாடுல கூட என்ன இருக்கு? Chemical energy. Now chemical energy in wood இருக்கு இல்லையா? It also has a chemical energy which provides heat energy which helps us to cook food. So இந்த wood வந்து என்ன யூஸ் பண்றாங்க? Heat energy அதுல இருந்து ப்ரொடியூஸ் ஆகுது. So அது என்ன ஆகும்? அது நமக்கு எதனால யூஸ் ஆகுது? To cook food. Now chemical energy in coal. Coal-na கரி தெரியும் இல்லையா? So chemical energy in coal is used to generate electricity. So coal இருந்து நமக்கு என்ன கிடைக்குது? Chemical energy. இந்த chemical energy என்ன generate பண்ணுது? என்ன produce பண்ணுது? It produces electricity. Then batteries. So already I said batteries நம்ம இதெல்லாம் யூஸ் பண்றோம்னு. So batteries we use in our daily life also contain the chemical energy. So even batteries also have the chemical energy. Then fuels. Fuels என்னென்ன சொன்னேன் நான், like petrol, diesel. So these are the fuels which are used to run the vehicles. Now fuels like petrol and diesel have the chemical energy. So already I said it's given here, which is used to run the vehicles. So what are the uses of chemical energy, children? The food we eat contains chemical energy, and chemical energy in wood also have, that is they produce heat energy that to cook food. Then chemical energy is also in the coal, is used to generate electricity. Then even the batteries also have a chemical energy, and the fuels, at last I said fuels have a, like petrol and diesel also have a chemical energy which is used to run vehicles. Next we will see the conservation of energy. Conservation of energy. So what we are going to see now? Conservation. So before this what we saw, children? We saw about the light energy, electrical energy and the chemical energy. So fully we have finished that. Next we are going to go to the conservation of energy. Now it's given here, energy cannot be created and cannot be destroyed also. That is energy. This is a law of conservation of energy. What is called as law of conservation of energy. That is, this is a law of conservation of energy. In this states that energy can neither be created. Created means urvakuradhu. Okay, created. Energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. That is, cannot be destroyed. So destroyed na azhippadu. Okay, so energy cannot be created nor be destroyed. Adho urvaakavum mudiyadhu, azhikkavum mudiyadhu. But it, that is, then one form of energy is converted into another form of energy. Another form of energy. That is, energy cannot be created nor be destroyed. I said that is urvaakavum mudiyadhu, azhikkavum mudiyadhu. But it can be changed or transferred. ஒரு இதுல இருந்து இன்னொரு ஆப்ஜெக்ட், ஒரு ஆப்ஜெக்ட் இருந்து இன்னொரு ஆப்ஜெக்ட்க்கு என்ன பண்ணலாத ஒரு ஃபார்ம்ல இந்த ஃபார்ம்ல இருந்து மாத்தலாம். ஓகே, so one form of energy is converted into another form of energy. ஒரு ஆப்ஜெக்ட்ல இருந்து இன்னொரு ஆப்ஜெக்ட் வந்து அது என்ன பண்ணலாத சேஞ்ச் பண்ணலாம். So see here, energy cannot be created and cannot be destroyed. It is changed from one form to another form or transferred na ஒரு இடத்துல இருந்து இன்னொரு ஆப்ஜெக்ட்டுக்கு transformed of one object to another object. So this is called as a law of conservation of energy. And who gave this law of conservation of energy? Julius Robert Mayer. Julius Robert Mayer. So who gave this law, children? Julius Robert Mayer. Now next we will see first in this water dam. What we are going to see? Water dam. So in this, What is stored in water dams? That is a potential, that is which is at rest, stored in position I said. So water stored in water dams possess potential energy. Potential energy means what I said, which is at rest or which is in a stored position. Now when water falls down, so it's a dam, what happens? It's stored here and water falls down. Then what is that? What energy is this? Kinetic energy. Kinetic means motion I said, or in the movement. That is the water falls down, that is a kinetic energy. So when water falls down, potential energy is converted into kinetic energy. So this potential is converted into kinetic energy. That is, water is first stored, that is which is in a potential energy. Now what happens? The water falls down, that is there is a movement. So that is, it changes into a, converted into a kinetic energy. Now this kinetic energy of water rotates the turbine. So when you can see in this picture here children, the picture is given here. The turbines are given. So what happens when the water rotates the turbines, rotates the turbines, the electric energy is generated. You make the electricity here, that is electric energy. So what happens then? First water is stored in the dam, which is in the potential energy. After that water falls down, which is in a converted into kinetic energy. So this, what happens? It rotates the turbines to form an electrical energy. Next is electrical appliances. Now electrical energy is used in many domestic appliances, things such as electric stove, iron box and fan. So these are the domestic appliances. Fan. Then electric energy flows into the coil in the devices. So this is a coil. Okay. Now in this, current flows. This is a coil and this is current flows here. Okay. So electric energy flows into the coil in the devices, whether it is a fan or this one. In the devices, as the current flows, what happens? The coil gets heated up. Okay, the coil heats. So energy flows into the coil in the device. As current flows, it heats up the coil. And with the help of this heat energy, so the heat agumpodhu, in the heat energy order, we do many useful work. So with this help of the heat energy, we do many useful work. Now this electrical energy is converted into heat energy. So this electrical energy is converted into heat. Now electrical energy is converted into mechanical energy in fan. Light energy in bulb. So the bulb light area, that is a light energy in bulb. Then sound energy in the computer. See here children, these 4 pictures are given here. That is heat energy, that is electric iron box. Then computer is there. From that what energy you get? Light and sound energy. Then light, that is light, from that what do we get? Light energy. And then fan, from the fan, that is electrical energy is converted into mechanical energy. Now next is driving a car. What is next? Driving a car. So in this, that is, we use fuel in the form of petrol or diesel or gas. That is fuel, petrol, diesel and gas. So fuels are in the form of petrol, diesel or gas. For what they are used? To run vehicles. For what they are used? To run the vehicle. So what are the fuels students? Petrol or diesel or gas. So these are used to run the vehicles. Now when these fuels burn in the engine, and the burn agumpodhu engine la enna agudhu, chemical energy is converted into heat energy. Burn aanala adha enna irukum? Soodaidum illaya. That is chemical energy is converted into enava marudhu? Heat energy. Then burning fuel produces hot gases. Ange enna varum? Hot gas, which pushes a piston in the engine la enna irukum? Or piston irukum. When the piston is pushed in the engine to move the vehicle. Now thus heat energy converted into mechanical energy. That is chemical energy is converted into heat energy, and this heat energy is again the piston move pannumbodhu heat energy is converted into mechanical energy. So next what children? That's last they have given, that is shorter conservation of energy they have given, that is chemical energy. That is chemical energy. The food we take, yeah, in the food we take also you have a chemical energy. So this chemical energy is what converted into, that is energy to do work. So the food, what does that give? Energy to do work. That is chemical energy. That is the food we take also is a chemical energy, that it gives us energy to do work. Next is this from chemical energy. What is it? Chemical energy and electrical energy. Mechanical and electrical energy. Then in this electrical energy, that is they have the light and sound energy as well as the light energy. And this from the electrical energy, when you have the kinetic energy, that is which is in the motion, that is when the car is moving, it's a motion, energy of motion. It's also called as a kinetic energy. So these are things of a conservation of energy, children. I think you have understood this. So by this we are finishing the lesson. So in the next class we'll start with the new lesson, children. Thank you.